Okay.
I hate him. Let's go, girls. Hello and welcome to your Two Drunk Aunties with Bron Lewis and Sammy Petersen. We are both of those people. I'm Sammy Petersen and I'm your auntie who doesn't bring her own ashtray, so just uses one of your mum's mugs instead.
Oh, so gross. Just rinse it out.
Just rinse it out. It's fine. For Christ.
And I'm your auntie who has a scraggly white dog with gross eyes and a weird beard, and she kisses it on the lips. What of it?
What of it?
He's good. He's the only one I trust.
Oh, you're very precious about your mugs and my dog's lips, aren't you? Very hygiene obsessed, this family. Very hygiene obsessed. Welcome to Two Drunk Aunties.
Welcome.
Oh my
God.
Yeah, well, hello.
Hi.
Welcome to it.
It's been ages.
It's been ages.
I haven't seen you for a week.
You know what? And last week you were like, oh my God.
What?
I've never seen you more
Yeah.
positive. I've
Yes.
never seen you.
I know.
What a difference a week makes. Because you were like, oh my God, you come in and I'm like making meals.
Yeah.
I'm into my fitness. I'm doing stuff. And then, oh my lordy, lordy, lord.
It
Flu, it's gone downhill quick.
Oh, it was a slippery slope.
Yeah, it was a slippery slope because I had to
You
open
look
the
a
blinds
mess.
just before you came here as well.
What, you had them
it
closed this
pitch
whole
black.
time?
Yeah, this whole time. No, just this morning.
depressed.
I was like, I opened up the blinds in the living room just before you came. I was like, oh, better let the light in. Oh my God.
Yeah, because you got the flu.
Because I got the goddamn flu.
And then what else happened to you?
Oh my God.
What happened to your neck, Sammy?
So I woke up on, I think it was Sunday, and I just woke up and I was like, oh no, I got the goddamn flu. I got it. It's bad. And I was just like in bed for 2 days, just like this sucks. Anyway, on Monday, so got the flu, really sick, and still like I've got to take Diggs out. So I've got to take him out 2 times a day. So I kind of look like a mess, kind of like how I look now. You watch the YouTube channel if there's a great plug for the YouTube channel.
You look fine, by
Thank
the
you.
way.
Fine.
But
It's
you
nice.
don't look as happy
No, I'm not.
as you.
Well, actually, I'm not. And so, well, I'll tell you why. So I was out walking Diggs.
Yeah.
It had been raining. It was really muddy, right?
Miserable.
Really muddy. It was gross. It was so cold. And I was like, this can't be helping my goddamn flu. One iota, right? So I'm walking. Don't even know who Iota is. I went to school with her. Iota.
She seems nice.
She's lovely. She's actually fine. But yeah, I'm walking down. It's muddy as hell.
Oh.
And I'm walking up. So there's this track that I walk on, and it's got a concrete path, but there's a football oval just there, and that's all muddy and it's really gross.
Yuck.
Anyway, you know how powerful Diggs is as a boy.
Yeah, it's really strong.
So everyone is saying to me as I'm walking by, there's some people walking by and they go, oh, like that. Oh.
Why?
This is at the end of the day. So him, he's quite a cute boy.
Was he wearing a dress?
You know, he's quite cute.
Oh,
Say
okay,
it.
sorry
Say
about
it.
that.
Say it.
He's all right.
He's a dog.
He's a dog.
He's a dog. And we're walking out having a lovely time. And this man, a fully grown man, has a remote control car.
Oh, my.
A fully grown man. And he is laughing. He's laughing. And he's got this remote control car. And he is just going around. And him and his girlfriend, whatever.
He
his
doesn't
side
have the
piece,
girlfriend.
this
That's
girl
not his
that
girl,
came
it's his
with
carer.
him to go and watch.
That's
watch
not his
this.
girlfriend.
I'm like, this is ridiculous. I'm like, oh. And as I was getting closer, I was going, yuck, what is this bullshit?
Yuck.
And a family passed me, and one of them says to me, what a beautiful dog to me. And I'm like, thank you.
Was she talking about the car?
She's talking about me. She said to Diggs and she pointed at my face. What a beautiful dog.
Oh, my
Oh
God.
my God, horrible.
You can't trust women.
You can't trust women. Oh,
They
these
always
days.
say things.
God,
So
they
she
won't
doesn't
say
know.
things.
Very
Just
stupid
yappity,
people.
yappity, non-stop. And so I'm walking a bit closer. Diggs sees the goddamn
Yes.
remote control car.
Yeah. Looks like a rabbit, doesn't
Looks like
it?
a rabbit. He gets very excited by
Yes.
it. The man who's got the remote control car starts laughing because I've got Diggs on a lead, right? So he's like, he's laughing, right? Then Diggs goes full beast mode. He's
Yeah, puffs his chest
he puffs
out.
his chest out, and he starts like he really wants to get it right. And I've got him, and I start pulling him away.
You've got
But
the flu.
I've got the flu, and the only way I can get him away is by yanking him and going across the muddy oval. So I'm now squelching with my shoes, my honkers. I've got gorgeous honkers.
Honkers.
I
In
think
last
they're called honkers.
episode. Oh, he's called Honkers tits.
Sorry, I was looking
You're
at
gorgeous.
you. My
Your
honkers.
gorgeous tits.
And my gorgeous tits. Looking at my gorgeous tits on my feet. And I'm like walking through it and I'm like squelching through the mud, right? The man is laughing and he keeps driving the remote control car closer to Diggs to try and get his feet.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. He's laughing. The woman and him are laughing, pointing at me. And I pick the remote control car up and I say, can you not do that, please? I'm struggling. And everyone in the dog park can see I'm struggling, right? So I keep walking and I'm getting further and further away and he keeps driving.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he keeps doing it.
Oh, my God, he's mad.
Yeah. So
Let Diggs have it.
Diggs
Yeah.
pulls really hard.
Yeah.
I fall to the ground. I'm in the mud.
Oh, you're rolling in the mud.
I'm rolling in the mud
like
a little piggy, like a little piggy.
Oh, I upset
Didn't have my
one, though.
lovely pink jumper on, so I'm not a complete pig. Diggs is pulling me along.
You're just being dragged through the
so I'm
mud.
being dragged through the mud. They are laughing. The family are now laughing too. So they're pointing and laughing at me. This man is pointing and laughing at me and the girlfriend. So they're pointing, and then he brings the remote control closer to me, the remote control car closer to me again. So he drives it closer. I stand up on my own 2 feet for the first time. Feels good. My whole life. My first steps, Sammy's first steps. I stand up. I grabbed the remote control car.
But wouldn't Diggs have had it by this stage?
No,
you can't find it.
No, you can't find it. He's not very smart. He's a dumb boy.
Can't find
it. I picked the remote control car up.
Yes.
And I turn it upside down.
Yes.
And I put it in the mud and I stomp on it and I walk off.
What?
Yeah. And oh my God, I got home and poor Diggs was just like, what happened? That was amazing. Like he was just having the best time ever. But it was so full on and I was like, what did the man do?
Did he stop laughing?
Yeah, you go, can you pick that up?
He did not.
Yeah.
He asked you
Can
something.
you pick that up?
No, I've stomped on it.
I stomped on it, actually.
Dirty.
That's my final thing. And
that is
oh my
brilliant.
God. And so I fell over. Then I wake up and I've got the sorest neck. Like I just got up.
I thought you were about to say that it was all a dream.
It was all a dream. The whole
very
thing
clever.
was
You
a
got
bit of
me.
creative writing that I was just reading from my paper. But I was doing the spooky wookie. That was meant to be my spooky wookie.
That is very clever.
But yeah, so I got up. So I got the flu and I'm like feeling awful. And then I wake up going the next day, I'm going to get up.
Oh, so the neck injury was from
I reckon. Because then I got up from bed. Like I just like put my neck up a tiny bit and it cracked. And I couldn't move. And so then I'm like, the next morning, you know, when you look really sore.
Yeah.
And I'm up and it's freezing and I'm like trying to walk Diggs down the stairs, but I can't move. And I'm like trying to move him down and I'm like going really, really, really slowly. And Diggs has got like an extendable lead and it's like he's pretty much at me. Like I don't even need a lead. It's just like he's at my feet and I'm just moving one at a time, like slowly down. And anyway, and I go to the dog park. Who's there?
No, the remote control guy.
Yeah.
With the same remote control
In the
car?
morning. Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't even break it.
Didn't even break it. And
No,
I
just
had to turn Diggs around and I was like, walk straight out.
You should just let
You've
Diggs
done this.
get it.
I'm going to let him get it next time. I reckon I'm just going to
Absolutely let him get
let him
Who
out.
takes a remote control car to a dog
A grown
park?
person. A grown adult.
Was his carer with him? This
No, this time.
She
I think
dumped
she learned
him.
her lesson. Yeah.
She said, I'm not looking after you
Yeah, I didn't know
anymore."
it could be turned upside down and stomped on. I don't like you anymore. You told me it was a real car.
How old is
when
this
it
man?
gets closer, I find out it's not that.
Oh my God, that was a
not
Tesla.
that big. That's how I can tell because it doesn't get bigger as it comes
Tried
towards.
to get in it. Tried to get in it.
There's my car over there, way over there on the horizon. Oh, can we get closer to it? No.
You're standing
I can
in
drive it. I can drive it with this remote control. Oh, very nice. My boyfriend is very rich.
How old is this man? In his 20s, 30s, 40s?
I reckon early 30s. God. My age. And you know what? I hated him so much, and it takes me a lot to get angry. I don't like shout at people.
Yeah.
Really, I've maybe had a few when someone called Diggs ugly once. I had a go, but you know, which
Well, I
is
was saying what I thought.
it was very rude actually what you said.
I'm sorry.
But there's been like a couple of times when I've said something, but not really. And so this was like I was so mad at this dumb person.
And why is the family laughing? Why's everyone laughing at you?
Laughing at
You
me,
were
the family.
bullied so bad.
So bad.
That's why I say I don't live around here.
You think it's rough?
I think it's rough. In Brunswick, no one would laugh at you.
Really?
Really. And we wouldn't have a remote control car anywhere.
No, you wouldn't. You'd have a fixie and you'd have your penny farthing.
Yeah, and a fixie would know how to make coffees.
That's actually true. Yeah.
So it's actually fine.
Hey, Bron, I want to move along from this gorgeous topic.
I'm sorry that happened to you. Hey, guess what, though? You're still looking great.
Thank you for saying that.
And you do sound a little bit sick. So
I did
hope
sound
you
a
can
little bit
auto-tune that.
Yeah.
And the other thing I was going to say is most people would have cancelled if you had a week that bad.
That's true.
You didn't.
No.
And good on you.
Good on me. Good on you.
Good on you.
Good on me. And you know what?
What?
The gig I was doing this weekend was cancelled itself. So I was like, I didn't even have to cancel
Oh, really?
that. Yeah.
How come?
Oh, I think low attendance. I think it was like 10 tickets sold and they said, nah,
Forget it.
forget it.
Don't worry about
How's
it.
your week been, baby?
Oh, it's good. I had my show on Friday.
Yeah.
Actually. It was really great.
You loved
was
it, didn't you? You had a great time.
I had a really good time. And then I've had a really slow week and it's been really nice. And tonight I'm driving to Swan Hill with Claire Hooper and Lawrence Driscoll.
Lucky girl.
And a couple of people. And it's going to be great. We've got to love it and we're going to drive home after it.
You excited?
How far away is Swan Hill?
Don't know. Do you want me to look it up right now?
No way. And but we're
No
leaving.
way. What are you saying no way for?
We're
Okay.
leaving we're leaving at lunchtime and because Hoops doesn't want to hit a kangaroo.
Okay.
So she said, we'll leave really early. I said, that's fine by me.
What about the way back?
We leave. No, they're sleeping.
Do they sleep at night? I didn't
They
know
sleep.
that.
They go,
Yeah.
oh, it's too dark for me.
It's chasing
They're
remote
scared.
controls.
Scared
Remorse
of the
control
dark.
cars. That's what he should have had. I'm not angry at him. Hey, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Letter to your aunties.
Great.
Dear aunties, I think my brother's new girlfriend might be cheating on him because I've seen a few text exchanges with her and a guy while I'm sitting right there. Should I tell him? Cat.
Does he have a remote control car?
He probably does have a remote control car.
Well,
He hasn't
then
got a
he
girlfriend.
deserves
then.
it.
Yeah, he should have a girlfriend in the first place.
Yeah, you should tell him.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. What would you do?
Private investigator. You know that.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, of course. You just get a private
wig?
investigator. A wig.
A moustache?
You wear a wig and a gorgeous moustache cat and you get in there.
Yeah.
And you do what you need to
Yeah,
do.
put a single red rose in your teeth.
Just one. Just one.
And that doesn't matter. It doesn't. I know that's supposed to be a symbol of love.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
One
like
rose?
romance.
That's actually quite cute.
It's actually really nice.
That's actually really cute.
It's really sweet.
That's
in
actually
your
really
teeth.
sweet. Yeah.
And
As a
then-
private investigator?
But as a private investigator, if it's in your mouth,
What if that's your calling card as a private investigator and you just have like a rose in your teeth and you just leave it? You leave it to say, I've been here.
love it.
I think it's actually
here.
fun branding.
Very flirty.
Yeah. All right,
Very-
Kat, set up a business.
Set up a business. Single red roses.
Yes, correct.
In your teeth.
Uh-huh.
If you have to carry lots, say for example, you're seeing lots of
For
clients.
example.
For example, you might have to have a whole bunch of roses in your teeth.
Yeah.
And that's that looks like you've lost the use of your hands.
You don't want that. You don't want
But
that.
if you want a thriving business, you got to make some sacrifices.
Cut off your hands is what you say.
Slice them off.
Cut off your hands, get some jans. That's my catchphrase.
What?
That's my new catchphrase I'm working on.
Did you just make that up?
Yep. Just
Or did you know that we were going to talk about
I knew we were
hands?
going to talk about hands.
Okay, great. Yeah, tell him and also private investigator.
Yeah.
Both things. Heaps of roses. Don't flirt with your brother though.
Don't flirt with never flirt with your brother. And you shouldn't.
That's
You shouldn't.
actually one of my catchphrases.
That's one of your catchphrases. Never, ever flirt with your brother unless he flirts back. Hey, ready for this one?
Yeah.
Dear aunties, my teacher spits when they talk, and I'm sick of sitting in the front row of the lecture theatre. Other students are getting there earlier and earlier so they don't cop a spray. What do I do? Michael, private investigator, or Michael, what you could do is you could just get there really early. In fact, don't leave.
Oh, but just don't go to the lecture.
Don't go to the lecture.
It's so easy.
Probably
I don't
online,
know.
isn't it?
God,
Do you reckon?
Yeah, but
You've been online.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah,
online
you've been
before.
online.
I wasn't up to it. I didn't understand what the hype was about.
Don't get it. If you surf on the web, you're www.
was a net
HTTP.
bank.
Yeah, whatever.
Someone's stealing my money. Scammers, I reckon.
Not down scandalous. That's you're always given to your princes that you meet online.
Well, they promised me love. They had single red rose in there.
I had a scammer this week that I was talking to for a while.
You did.
I was chatting to them for a while.
It is fun. Lucas does that.
Oh, does he?
He
He
engages.
chats back.
He thinks it's the most fun. He says like, because it's always women asking for like they're looking
For love.
for a what are they called?
Love.
Sugar daddy.
Oh, that's quite nice.
Yeah, they're like,
Has Lucas
oh.
offered? Is he out there offering?
Yeah, he's out there
You should
offering.
look at his messages more
I was
often.
like, why's he always got a single red rose in his stupid
And no
Polish
hands. What did he
teeth?
cut his hands off for?
God, I need those for him to pick up the bloody groceries. But he's yes, he will reply and go, oh wow, is that what you need? I've got heaps of money. Do you need some now? And they're like, actually, yeah, that'd be great. Thank you so much. And he goes, cool, send me your bank details. And then and it will go on forever. And he's just like giggling and
Oh,
giggling.
he's
and
fun. He's a
giggling.
fun guy.
The corner of the house. I'm like, stop it.
He's like me.
Leave
He's a
this
giggler from
person
way
alone.
back.
Yeah, he loves a giggle.
Loves a giggle.
I'm like, leave this poor man alone, Lucas.
Yeah. Leave him alone.
He thinks he's struck gold. He's just found this Polish man in Brunswick wearing a full tracksuit.
Trying his best. Just trying his best.
Oh, having a great time.
Having a great time with his no hands.
Great time with his
With
I don't
his
know how
no
he's
hands.
texting.
Yeah.
Texting with his feet.
So look, I would say, Michael, don't leave the lecture theatre.
Don't leave. I'd say don't
Get
go.
there super early.
I never went to a lecture. I go into some like
Hey,
at
such
the
a smarty
start-
pants then. Why are you
it's
so
'cause-
smart for that?
Okay, listen to me.
Right.
Teaching was so easy.
Right.
If anyone wants to, they're like, I need a degree, just do teaching.
Right.
And you never have to go to any classes and you never have to go to any lectures. And the assignments are so easy. And by the way, no one reads them.
No one reads them.
No, why would you read them? They don't get paid, I don't think, to mark.
Oh, okay.
So they get paid for like, the hours that they're there. So that
not
marking, I
really-
had one lecture, I think it was a creative writing, and the teacher was like, okay, submit all your assignments. Full disclosure, I will not be reading them. I don't get paid enough to do that, actually.
Oh,
and then he went,
I like
he
the
broke
honesty.
down. Yeah,
I admire
know.
your candor.
I love
Your candor.
and I just like jammed some like the keyboard a bit, and I was like, there you go. And he was like, great, and it gave everyone like a distinction. He did not. It was like his protest to the uni.
Good for him.
I loved it.
Yeah, a lot of dumb fuck teachers out there now, though.
So the rest of my assignments were just like blah, 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 and I just flew through.
All right, Michael, don't go to the goddamn
Don't
lectures.
go. No one cares.
No one cares about lectures.
No.
No one
and
cares about being online either, Michael.
Also, especially if you are an international student, they need you to pass because they make so much money out of you.
That's true.
And so they just
God, you're smart.
you just don't have to do anything.
God, you're smart.
Do you know how little you have to do in this world?
Very little.
Very little.
That's why people have time for remote control cars. Don't get me started on it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who has time for that?
If you have a listener letter, why don't you write in to deardrunkaunties@gmail.com, or why don't you leave us a gorgeous little speak pipe?
I
We love
love
to
it.
hear your voices.
I know. But if you have a remote control car, why don't you be brave?
Come fight me.
Be brave.
Yep.
Put a little speak pipe in. Explain
Why you got it. Yeah, do
and
that.
why you're bullying Sammy.
Yeah, why are you bullying me for?
Why
I
are you
also,
bullying
because I was
him
sick this
for?
week, I did a free trial for a app that
at a cafe?
turns people into Muppets. I paid for a whole year because I forgot to fucking
Oh, how?
cancel. So yeah, also
How
if you
much?
want, it was I think it was like $48 or something. So if you want, also listeners, if you need any sort of Muppet, if you want to turn any pictures into Muppets, you let me
It's
know.
actually worth $48
Yeah.
because the Muppets that you've
Oh, it was fun.
created
It was
so
fun.
Do one
Yeah.
now.
I'll do one right now if I want.
Don't
But
do it
also,
now,
no, I'm not
Sammy,
gonna do it.
that's not
But
good for the
also,
podcast.
But also, you can send me a picture if you want.
Yeah, send a picture in and
I'll
we'll
do
make
it.
It's
We'll
so
make it.
funny.
He's got time.
It's so funny.
Segment 2: live, laugh, love.
I must say, your vibe is a little on the nose today.
Is that one of your jokes?
No, I just this. Can I just? I'll
Yeah.
be you. I'll be you.
Yeah.
I'll be you. Hey
Don't do the
guys,
facial pulse.
I would never. I'll do it with the accent though.
Mm.
Hey guys, welcome to the podcast. Here's the first segment. I get bullied heaps. Second segment. I can't remember. Ready for the next bit? Segment 2. That's how you introduce it.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Do you want to try again?
No. You did it.
Okay, do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, ready for the next bit, guys? It's a shit bit. Bron hates it, but it's going to be delivered with gusto.
Yes, correct.
Because Sammy,
He's a goddamn professional.
he is. And I love him so much.
Ready for
He's
this?
doing really well.
Thank you. You really changed your tune halfway through that. What do gay horses eat?
Oh,
Hey!
good.
Yep.
Yep, good. Good.
Conjunctivitis.com.
Oh, yuck.
Now there's a site for sore eyes.
It's actually very clever.
Yeah.
Well done.
What did the full cup say to the empty cup? You look drunk.
But, oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, 'cause
okay.
it's
I thought
yeah.
it was the other way around. I was like, makes no sense. But it makes perfect sense.
Actually,
In fact,
perfect
it's
sense.
very good. I'm going to use
Thank you
it.
for saying that. Ladies, if I could describe you in one word, it would be sexist.
What?
Ladies, if I could describe you in one word, only using one word, it would be sexist. Because it's a sexist thing to do to only describe a lady in one word. Like I'd be like, Bron needs minimum 4.
What? And can you?
Yeah.
On this day of days.
Gorgeous woman.
Okay.
Beautiful mother. Yeah.
I was actually nervous because I thought you were going to be very angry with me.
Stupid whore bitch face.
Okay, no, that's what I was expecting. Well done.
What's orange and sounds like a parrot?
If it's me, I'll absolutely lose it.
A carrot. Not,
Oh,
my,
like
not my
rhymes
furnace.
with it, yeah.
Not my furnace.
Not
That's
a
not my
fern.
furnace.
It's actually not a fern one
not,
at all.
That's not my furnace. I was blessed with a really big cock.
What?
Thankfully, the priest was arrested shortly afterwards. Blessed
Oh, my God.
Something like that. How do you make...
Good for the priest, Bart.
Yeah, good for the priest, but
Good on him.
how do you make a mailman sad? Kill his entire family. It's like an anti-joke, isn't it?
Oh, okay. Like,
Yeah.
why did the baby fall off?
Yeah.
Because it was dead.
Yeah.
And why the mailman, though?
I don't know why they chose an innocent mailman.
God, he's
Diggs
just
likes
doing
a
his
mailman.
best.
Yeah,
Posty.
just doing his best. Just posty. 2 lesbian vampires finish having sex.
No.
One says to the other, so what time next month?
I knew you were going to upset me eventually. And you did it. And now I'm leaving.
Well, while Bron leaves, why don't you leave us a 5-star review, 5-star rating? Why don't you watch us on youtube.com? Please share this podcast with a friend. We're trying to get this podcast out there to as many people as possible. And I'll tell you what, Bron said to me this morning, should we reschedule? Maybe we should have. But also, I'm feeling footloose and fancy free.
You should.
And I'm very excited about having a gorgeous glass of wine with my gorgeous friend, Brown, very soon.
Yeah, we are. It's in the freezer.
Oh my God, it's in the freezer right now. Just cooling down. Hey, I'm going to say this real quick. We're trying to get this podcast out there to as many people as possible. We are recording every goddamn week and we're loving it. Even when it's rain, hail or shine. Like right now, it's a bit of all of that for me.
Yeah.
Apart from the shine bit.
Hey.
Hey.
You're doing really well. And
Thank
I
you.
think your story at the top was very good.
Thank you for the feedback on the podcast. This is great. Bron, have our meetings on the podcast where she gives me like a little bit of support.
Are you taking minutes? Or?
You taking minutes? Yeah, actually, can I just give you a little bit of feedback at the start? That was quite good. When you did the intro to the second segment, that was bullshit and quite shit.
Well, you don't,
Yeah,
just
you
a
pick
little
me up
bit
on that
more
at the
energy,
time
would be
as
nice.
well. That would be quite nice. Why don't you watch us on youtube.com and send us an email, deardrunkaunties@gmail.com. Send us a little speak pipe. God, we'd love to hear from you. Not if you're sick, don't do that. We don't like listening to sick voices like you're listening to mine today.
I love listening to your voice today.
Ready for the next segment?
Kick it. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
All right. This one's called The Cabin.
This is scary already.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you know which country they reckon they would be?
Yep. Yep.
A hiker decided to go on a hike by himself.
Silly idea.
We also know it's a boy.
Oh, yeah.
They've
Lovely boy.
Yep.
Gorgeous boy.
something he was not very used to.
Going by himself or hiking?
Which one? Well, he's a hiker.
Oh, okay.
So I guess going by himself usually goes with...
A lot of people call themselves a comedian after a first gig, so let's just see how much you've been hiking.
The whole day was normal. By the way, the sentences are so short sometimes. The whole day was normal. How's this going for you so far?
I like it so far. It's not so spooky so far, but I like it.
It's... Okay. Trees and bushes engulfed his surroundings. He enjoyed being outdoors in the mountains.
So you should. You're a hiker. That's why you do it.
Well,
Imagine.
he's a hiker, but he's lonely though.
Lonely though.
Nothing seemed strange to him.
Oh, can I say this as well?
Yeah.
The thing I didn't tell you about my week. Massive fire down the end of the road.
A fire?
Yeah.
That's
I get
quick,
back after a full day. I'm like, I'm so proud of myself.
set
Done a
a
full
fire.
day. Took Diggs down for a walk, remote control car, whatever. Full day, right? I
Yeah.
sit down. I got my non-alcoholic beer. And I go, I'm going to sit down and watch an episode of Seinfeld before I go to bed. I sit down, power out for the whole fucking night. Yeah, so I'm sitting in pitch black. Fucking ridiculous. No heating. My place is freezing.
You would have been frozen.
I was so cold. I had a beanie on. I had my puffer jacket.
Sammy.
This is what I didn't tell you. Puffer jacket on. I'm
in
like,
your bed.
and then I'm like in bed, just with that. Just like, and it was like 8 p.m. Anyway, you tell me more your story. I think mine was spookier.
That is a shit.
That shit?
You had a shit.
Yeah, and didn't come back on until about 3 a.m.
And when it came back on, all the lights.
Yeah, all
went
the
on.
lights. My bedroom
So
light straight on. I was like, whoa, okay, I'm awake.
Freezing, but awake. God, that's
Let me
dreadful.
tell you a story.
Do you want me to-
I should have gone and slept by the fire. Let me tell you a story. Got a little story for you? Tell you a fucking story. You got one of your fucking stories? Tell you a fucking story. Then I'll just leave. I'll see myself out. See myself out of my own place.
He in the best mood today. You've bounced back from that hard time really well.
You've seen a great juxtaposition from last week. That's what you've seen.
Okay.
Right.
This is, by the way, so far we've just got a man who's gone for a walk.
Yeah, lonely.
He likes it.
Yeah, he's lonely though.
Nothing seemed strange to him. That was until he was making his way back to his car.
Okay.
What do you think's going to happen?
I think
He
it's
figured
get eaten by a bear.
He figured an 8-hour hike.
I didn't say that one more time.
He figured an 8-hour hike was good enough.
Yeah, you just got enough.
Are you scared?
Yeah, a little bit.
This
You're in for a
one
hike
takes
this week.
a while.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Did I? Oh,
You're
yeah, I went
42
for a walk.
kilometres.
It was fucked. He figured an 8-hour hike was... The sky was already getting dark and he needed to get back fast.
Yeah.
What an odd way to hike.
It is odd.
He thought.
Yeah, you could just drive that.
He didn't recognise the trail anymore.
Wait, what? Was it the same trail?
He began to panic.
Yeah.
He paced back and forth. Feels like a waste of time.
Yeah, don't pace back and forth, just keep walking.
He tugged at his beanie. What had he done?
This is like me on when I was in the cold, in the pitch black.
Yeah.
What have I done?
He was just trying to watch
There's a gypsy
Seinfeld.
outside going to put a curse on you.
Night had already began taking over, and all he had was a flashlight and no clue how to get back. Also, stop pacing.
Stop pacing.
Stop tugging at
Take
your
a Malways
beanie.
with you, you'll be fun.
He knew it was already too late and too dangerous to keep going through the forest. He began to worry that he had no shelter for the night, when almost lucky enough, he stumbled across a cabin. Sammy, that was a cabin. It was your turn to say that.
He wasn't staying there
But
already.
also, do you know the description that he was given? I skipped over it and I shouldn't have. He stumbled across a broken down cabin.
Couldn't move anymore. They had the
And
RSCV
spark
out there.
plugs went out.
Yeah, we could change the battery now. Might save you a bit of hassle later down the track. Get a full service.
It was dark. It seemed no one had visited in years. Yeah, this was broken down.
Broken down, isolated.
He knew it was the only place where he could rest until daylight, especially since his flashlight was now running out.
Flashlight or flashlight? Very different things.
Well, it's running out of battery, so what do you think? Okay.
Getting to pleasure himself.
He knocked on the door a few times, but nobody answered.
It's broken down.
Yeah, and also he'd said it looked like no one had
Yeah,
ever visited there. Why would they be in there?
You silly.
Come on. Anyway, we're upset with him. I was
already upset before you started telling me this story.
He let himself in, and strangely enough, a perfectly made bed, fitted for one,
You should ask Goldilocks. She'll have an issue with it.
awaited for him in the centre of the broken down cabin. It's a weird place to put a bed.
Yeah.
And also fitted for one. What do you mean? They just had one pillow?
You stupid. You stupid boy.
He knew if the owner came back, he could explain himself.
Oh, of course. I was pacing for a bit. Wasted a lot of time pacing.
Stretched out my beanie. Can you hold my flashlight?
Haven't rinsed it.
He was sure that the owner wouldn't mind. Or was even probably dead.
Made his bed before he did that, though.
I'm about to die.
I may as well make the bed. I'll fit that.
Perfectly for one.
That'll fit me for later.
So he went ahead and got himself comfortable in bed. You know this. This is about you.
Yeah, this is about me. I get it.
As he tried to sleep, he couldn't ignore the collections of paintings around the room. Oh, that's beautiful. A broken down cabin. They're paintings. Okay. Portraits of
Diggs had also pissed on my doona, which I didn't tell you as well.
Oh, no!
Yeah. Because of all the commotion and stuff. He got scared. He pissed on my blanket.
No. And that would be so much piss.
Yeah.
How do you clean your doona in that wash?
Yeah. Can't do it without electricity though, can you?
Oh my God.
Anyway, keep telling your story.
Oh my God, I'm getting to the end. It's actually really close to the end. You've been such an excellent audience. When you're like bobbing on stage, you guys have been great.
You guys have been a hot crowd, never forget that. You've been a hot crowd.
So pleased I came.
Thanks guys, got out of the house for this.
So glad I braved the weather, paid for parking for this.
For this one.
For this. Okay. Portraits, strange-looking people all peering at him, each wearing a smile that sent chills up his tired spine.
Tired spine.
Exhausted.
Oh, he's exhausted from the big day. Yeah, of course.
Hiked for fucking
my
8
God.
hours. No
Yeah.
one knows though. You might have sat down.
Yeah, he might have sat down.
Can't
for a
prove it,
bit.
can you?
No,
Unless you use Strava, the app.
we don't
Send it
know.
to all
We
your
don't know
friends.
this at the moment.
Not too long after, his exhaustion from the hike got the better of him, and he wasn't able to ignore the faces. What?
What faces?
You've not been listening to a word of my story.
I have.
This is the last bit. The next morning he got up early and was shocked to see there were no paintings around the room. Just windows.
That's one of the spookiest ones you've ever done.
I don't believe you because you look so annoyed that I am even here.
You ready for the next segment?
Rex segment.
The Rex segment.
I'm going to crucify you for every mistake you make. That was scary.
That was scary.
There were scary faces around him.
Yeah.
He pulled his beanie heaps of times.
Yeah.
His flashlight was run out of batteries.
It's scary. It's very scary. It's very spooky.
I was scared. I read that. I thought that's scary.
You want to throw the next segment? You can do it better. Would you rather do that one?
Okay, Chooks. Ready for the next segment? You can say it differently each time. It keeps them guessing.
Yeah.
Ready for the next segment? This one.
This one. Ooh,
this one is a very funny. It's a question.
Yeah.
Would you rather?
Right.
Have you got one?
Yeah. Would you rather have to hold a stranger's hand every time you cross a road?
Yeah.
Or dance the entire time you're in a doctor's waiting room? That's a funny visual for me.
Okay. Dance the entire time in a doctor's studio or hold a stranger's hand when?
Anytime you have to cross the road.
Oh. I would have to hold a stranger's hand.
Yeah,
I might cross the road heaps.
Yeah, you just have to grab.
But
Do you jaywalk?
dancing, actually, change my mind. The other one, dancing in a doctor's surgery. One, I never get sick. Huge brag. It's true. And
Really? Okay.
The other thing is, but if I do, it's like I have to go to hospital.
Oh, I'm
it's
sorry
like
about that.
appendicitis.
You'd be dancing in there though.
I had that start.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. And have you ever had your appendix out?
Nah.
You kept it?
Yeah.
Greedy girl.
I'm a greedy girl. You know that. I want to keep
Yeah.
all my things inside of me.
Just share it around. The hospital collects them. I wanted to see it. It was so, they had to pull my bowel out and scrape it off. Why do you look sick?
Yeah. Tell me all this. What are you telling me all this for?
Why?
Why are you telling me all this for?
You don't think
What
that
is your
women
name?
have organs?
No, I didn't think they did.
Do we have organs? Sometimes we fart and poo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, same time.
Floppy jalopies as well? Oh, okay. Same time. Okay.
Poo and wee like a magpie. at the same
Really?
time.
Is that true?
No, you just do one and then the other. You do think that women are disgusting. I can see it in your face.
Yeah.
You think that we're not allowed to have the same things as you.
Yeah.
You have bowels.
Right.
Mine was covered in appendix.
Right.
And they had to scrape it off.
I don't believe it.
And I wanted to see it, but they
Yeah,
didn't
and they
let
said
me
no.
see it. Would you want to see something they took out of your body?
Yeah.
Yeah, I chose to see my kids. All three.
That's fun.
I said, let me have a look.
That's fun. I
What
like
is
that.
it? Let me have a look at it.
Let me have a look at this child. Would you rather not be able to have any pillows or no doona? This is from me this week.
Oh.
Obviously, I was thinking about this.
Well, obviously, no pillows. I can't sleep without a blanket, even when it is boiling
Can you
hot.
sleep without a doons? Oh, so with a
What?
pillow. Well, can you sleep without a pillow?
Yeah, probably get
Can.
there eventually.
Tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, tough
Kids
woman.
always take the pillows anyway.
Oh, do they?
And they get in, they like ruin everything, and kick you in the guts. My
Well, that's
son
not
kicks
nice.
me a lot. It's violence. But I could not sleep without a blanket, even when it's boiling hot. Is that interesting? Should we
That's
keep it
interesting.
in?
I think we should get that in. I think that's actually quite sexy.
What would you prefer?
I would rather a pillow.
You
doona.
prefer a pillow?
Yeah.
because you got a sore neck.
I've got a sore neck. I'd rather a pillow at the moment. But that's me this week. Maybe next week you catch
But
me
it's
up. with a doona.
freezing. How would you sleep when you're
I
freezing?
have to put the heater on, I guess.
You don't have electricity.
I do have electricity now. Anything we're calling this
Why
goddamn
weren't you
podcast. Hey, come on now. All right, you got any would you rathers?
Yeah. Would you rather?
Oh, she's made it up. She hasn't thought about it. Here we go. Be something about doonas or pillows. Or something like that.
It's the only bit I have to make up. Would you rather kiss your dad on the lips
Yes.
every single time you see him,
Yes.
or go back to your first job at the Penguin Place, or that place,
Yeah, Penguin Parade, yes. Phillip Island Penguin Parade. You know that. Yeah.
and beg for your job back, even when they say, yeah, you're still begging.
But then do I have
Every
to work
day.
there?
Yeah,
I'll kiss my dad on the lips.
every time you see him.
Every time I see him. I don't see him that much. That's my choice.
Never going to see him again now.
See him again. Rather than go back to Phillip Island and beg for my job back. And then have to work there forever.
You have to work there.
You ready for the final segment, life hack? Because I don't think you've got another would you rather in you.
I did. I'm ready to go. I could do another.
Yeah, you're good at that.
Okay, I got 2 life hacks, but I'm only going to give you one.
Holy hell.
You don't deserve either.
Hey.
But I'm going to give you one.
Oh, thanks.
I thought about these life hacks and I thought I was inspired by my mother. Mm-hmm. Hacks that she would have, that she uses, that she lives by. Uh-huh. Okay? If you like staring at people.
And I do.
Mm-hmm, just do it. Or even when they look back at you. Even when people are very uncomfortable.
Right.
Never look away.
Right.
Don't look away. Actually, look them up and down if you want.
Yeah.
You can start muttering about what they look like to the person next to you. It doesn't matter how uncomfortable the person you're speaking to is or the person you're staring at is. You keep looking, you keep talking. And if someone thinks you're rude, say, hey, I'm a people watcher. And that's your explanation.
Get out of that.
That's enough. That's all anyone needs.
That's a good life hack. Everyone, if you like staring at people, just continue.
Just keep doing it and then say, I'm a people watcher.
I'm a people watcher. That's actually what I do.
Yeah, it's kind of like bird watching, but people.
I love it. I think you have binoculars as well.
Good.
Really lean into it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and write down what one it is. I think I've seen this one before. That's a frilly-necked lizard one.
It's a fat one.
Frilly-necked lizard bird.
That's an unemployed
I know a lot
one.
About birds. That's an unemployed one. Yet another unemployed one. He's going to go beg for his job back on the Phillip Island Penguin Parade. Leave a 5-star rating, leave a 5-star review, and we will read it out on this goddamn podcast. Share this podcast with a friend, would you, Chook? We'd love to get it out there to as many people as possible. We're putting up more videos. We're going to a YouTube channel as well. You know, just all the links in the goddamn show notes. I'd like to apologise for my attitude this week. I'm a pretty upbeat, positive person, but this week has broken me. And I am standing here
You're only human.
a broken man.
Hey. A broken drunk auntie.
But I didn't cancel the podcast recording. Was that the best idea? Not sure. We're not sure. But we're gonna have a gorgeous glass of wine. I'm really gonna pep up.
You gotta pep up.
I'm gonna pep up a little bit. You know what? I've had a good time no matter what. Because I always have a good time with my friend Bron.
Yeah, and I've enjoyed reading some of the things that I've found on the internet to you because the reception has been second to none.
Warm. Always warm.
Yeah, I feel glad I came over. The glad is the feeling I have. What about you?
I just feel fucking
Fed up.
Fed up. Let's go, girls.
Woo!